Dress me so easy. Roses and candles laid out everywhere. What you do to me, baby. You're always on my mind. I feel it deep inside. Baby, you move me. Lay love on me. I've paid a heavy price. You're worth the sacrifice. Baby, you move me. Lay your love on me. Even though life will change our plans, I'll always do everything that I can. You can be sure we'll be together forever. You make me weak in the knees. You're always on my mind. I feel it deep inside. Baby, you move me. Lay love on me. I paid a heavy price. You're worth the sacrifice. Baby, you move me. Lay your love on me. You're always on my mind. Feel it deep inside. Lay your love on me. Lay your love on me. Lay your love on me. You're touching my body. Yeah, it makes me feel good.
I have to admit, Kinsman, you know what? When we were playing one of Lisa's new songs there, we're playing two tonight, by the way, pal. Move
Yep.
Me. I'm dancing around the basement here. I almost forgot to come on the stream.
It's a nice way to start the show, especially with
Yeah.
local, music from a beautifully talented local musician. And again, Lisa from has some big news. If you haven't been following Lisa on Facebook, her brand new track "Move Me" has just hit as of midnight last night. So how fitting that she's our guest on tonight's show.
And don't wait till you hear Bye Bye COVID. We're going to play that at the end. Now, I got a question, kids. When I'm listening to the lyrics of Move Me, has anyone ever talked to you so romantically in your life like that? Have you moved
Never.
anyone like that?
Never.
No, you
Never,
have. You must have.
No,
You have two
of
kids.
course.
You have two kids. There must have been some moving at some point.
There had to have been some movement at least twice in my life to make my boys happen. And again, my boys are hanging out on this side on Papa's layer. So anything can happen when you have kids, especially when you're working from home. Yeah. So remember last time Caden came in and said he took me away from the show for about a few minutes. So who knows what's going to happen right now?
I really enjoy
coloring. We'll see what happens.
I enjoyed that moment. I'm still thinking though, like if you're still looking for a date for Valentine's Day, you take the old ghetto blaster, like that movie Say Anything, and you play Move Me. You just walk down the street. Someone's bound to come out and say hi to you.
They're gonna say, "What the heck is a ghetto blaster?" That kid is super old school, right? Who's got a ghetto blaster anymore?
Yeah.
There's Lori saying hello. Good chilly Tuesday evening, Kins and Clompy. Well, hello, Lori. Yes, a very chilly one. A lot of dead batteries in the city again today.
Yeah,
It's like
good.
what minus at one point it would say like I thought my thermometer on my Nissan was broken. It said minus 42. I'm like, that can't be right. But
Okay.
it is. And it's
Well,
funny
you
how
gotta-
when it's like minus 27, it feels warm.
You have to check everyone's. You just check your Facebook wall. Everyone posts their Weather Network feed. They tell you what the temperature is. Yeah, woot, Lisa. Yeah,
That's right.
It is amazing, and it's good to hear some new hot music on a cold day. This was
On a cold
this is getting
Tuesday,
ridiculous.
winter's day, Christine saying whoop, whoop it up. Carol Bork Valette saying good chilly evening, or that's Lori saying good evening.
Yeah, this weather's getting ridiculous now, right? Come on now.
Time to ease the cold snap. Did you know? Well, it's not just us being cold, but for the first time in forever, at one point, the top portion of Florida was actually cooler than it was in Alaska today.
Mhm.
Saw that on one of the Florida news stations there. But their cold is nowhere near our cold, but still, it gets pretty nippy down there.
Remember when I asked you in like September if you really loved the winter, and you lied and you said you loved Timmins winters? Let me ask you the same question now. Do you love Timmins winters?
No.
I knew you were
I don't
lying.
like the minus 42s. I don't like having to, I don't mind the cold, but if I have to like warm the car up for like 15, 20 minutes, this morning was a good half an hour before the window could even see through. I don't like the whole warming up, because you have to make time. You have to put in that extra 30 minminutes to allow.
Well, listen, if you weren't so cheap, you get yourself a car starter and solve all these problems.
Yeah. I didn't opt for the car starter on. That was the one feature that didn't come with my Nissan. But anyhow, thinking of cold though, this is going to warm us up for tonight. Below the comments, we've got Gail from Bermuda Tan providing another 1 week freebie to do some tanning. So again, all you have to do is comment on today's show, and you'll have a chance to win at the end of the evening. And hello from Brockville, yeah, Billy, good old Billy Stevenson tuning in.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah, Joanne saying I don't feel bad for Florida. No, I don't.
Okay, let me ask you: would you like to live in Florida and have an alligator bite off your arm, or deal with minus 40 for 2 months?
I could probably fend off the alligators.
Yeah,
I don't mind. I don't mind playing golf. When it's like minus 40 up here. Yeah. Been down south a few times where I've actually swung a golf club in January when it was minus 40 up here, and it's a little nicer down there, even though there are alligators and whatnot swimming and lurking into the bushes. Christine, when you lose a ball down there, you just don't go after it. You just pull out the new one.
Christine doesn't have a car starter either, so she feels your pain. Oh yeah, don't get Kinsman. The minute his check engine light's on, he's off to the shop. So that's.
But here's the thing: that check engine light that came on a few weeks ago, a good month ago now, is still off. So whatever it was an emissions sensor, and apparently it's righted itself. It's either that or it burnt out. So I don't know if it's still posing an issue or the light just burned out. Who knows?
Look at the awesome guy up there. Oh, it's a seal. There you go. Yeah, that is an awesome guy. Albert Seal.
Albert Seal, yes, one of our prime sponsors tonight, and of course he's tied in with Lisa Froment. And how good of a hubby is he to sponsor his other half's show tonight? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, Albert's an awesome guy.
Albert will seal the deal.
Well, listen,
Albert could sell igloos to people up in Alaska or in Florida. He could sell igloos to Floridians. That's how good he is.
I was told not to use your car starter on extreme cold days and nights. So what's the point of having one? That's the time I use mine.
Apparently, if it's at a certain point of the gas, if the gas is low enough, it can pose issues for that starter.
You spend that money on a car starter, that thing's going in minus 400. I don't care.
Better start, right? And then when your kids get a little bit older, the car starter is here you go, and go start the car. That's the lazy man's car starter.
All right, this is enough about your life, Kinsman. We can't fix it all in one show. It's time to bring Lisa on. I see a little guy.
My little guy is hanging out there. What are you doing, buddy?
Yeah. All right, are you ready to bring Lisa on? I'm bringing her on.
That was just Kate. Like I said, Katie could pop in at any time.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi,
Lisa,
how
right
are
there.
you guys?
Hi, Lisa.
If you see Mark on Valentine's Day going down Pine Street with his MP3 player playing Move Me, don't worry about it. he's looking for someone to go out with a coffee with. So I think Move Me will get him a coffee. I think
that's right. Right.
He's just into coffees. That's
maybe
it.
brownie points if Lisa comes over and sings it
Ooh,
well.
yeah.
Doing a dinner that might be a cool tie to have.
Hey,
right?
you never
You know
know.
I'm always in the doghouse here. That's it. I'm taking that idea, Kinsman. I'll have a candlelight dinner and Lisa will be singing in the background. Yeah, that'll get me out. I pretty much do anything I want now. I
You
got
could
Lisa in
do
the back pocket.
anything that you want. That's
Yeah,
right.
well, could I? I don't know. I don't think so.
You guys make me laugh. Oh my God.
So congratulations on the first 2 releases, Move Me and Bye Bye COVID. Like this music is hot. This is amazing.
Thank you.
How so many questions, I guess, and I usually never start from the beginning, but how exciting is that moment? You work so hard to release an album, but you're releasing it song by song. The minute it's done and you're able to like release it to the public, what's that moment like?
Oh, I'll tell you. I mean, I think I finished all the songs. It must have been just like before summertime. So I've been waiting a while to release this, and it's a long process, and everything has its time. But it's so exciting. Some nights I can't even sleep. I'm too excited. I'm laying down and I have all these thoughts going on in my head. I'm like, which one should I come out with first? Which one should be first? Which one should be second? Because I have 12.
Right.
12 songs. So it's just excitement, and I want to show it to everybody. And it's like, no, you got to wait till it's ready to come out.
Well,
now did you choose? Obviously, you're letting one go every little bit, every 6 weeks or so. Obviously, you want to release them all at once, but what's the theory behind releasing one song at a time?
Well, I have 12 in total.
Okay.
Releasing one at a time was my idea because I felt like I wanted to give each and every song the attention that it deserves. If you come out with all the songs all at once, like all 12 songs, it's too much, I just wanted to emphasize. Oh, sorry. I got a call there.
Oh, that's okay.
Am I there?
Yeah,
you're still there. Just froze a little bit there. There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
Uh-oh. Can you
Don't
hear
worry
me?
about that. Yeah, we
No?
can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear us?
I can't hear you.
Oh my God. It might have
might have disconnected
well,
her feed, maybe.
Lisa can't hear us, but you can hear us now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can definitely hear you.
I can't hear you.
So one of the things I want to tell her, Mike, is she gets in and out of the feed. We can get her back. Watch. I'm going to send you a message.
Okay. He's gonna send you a text.
Maybe
message.
if I leave and come back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Let's do that. All
Yeah.
right.
See, telepathically, she understood that.
She knew what was going on again. Yes. When a phone comes through and she's tied into a live stream, it will pause the live stream. So.
Listen, you and I, this happens to us all the time, so this is why we're specialists. But this music, it's like you wait to hear "Bye Bye COVID." Like this, it must have taken her forever to write this and
come up with the lyrics. The lyrics. And if you didn't know that she was from Timmins, you would think a big A-list. She is an A-list musician, but you instantly think the Torontos, Nashvilles, Vancouvers, where all the bigger names reside, and here she is residing in little old Timmins, putting Timmins on the map.
Right, and it is a big it isn't a big investment financially. It's a big investment in time, and then there's always, you don't want to ask her, that there's always a position where you have to be courageous, right? Because you're putting yourself out there. Anything that you release to the public, we know it so well. You're going to get some thumbs up, and you're going to get other types of thumbs, right? And you got it. That's all just part of the game. But I think like this music so like first her voice is beautiful, the lyrics are outstanding, and it's the production volume on it is tremendous. So she has released 2 songs, Move Me and Bye Bye COVID, and we're gonna play Bye Bye COVID at the end. I want to just ask Lisa if we could have it for the show the whole time, to be honest with you. This
You know what? We should, yeah. You know, play both. And again, Move Me, if wherever you buy music online, Spotify, anywhere online, digital music, you can grab Move Me right now. It launched at midnight last night. So again, very exciting stuff for Lisa. And again, she's been frothing at the bit since early summer with all these songs, and now is the proper time to release them. And again, we had her on the show. It was almost a year to almost the month. We had her on the show, talking about she was in preparation of this album. So it's
to do
that she's back with the update tonight.
Are you okay? You're drinking a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like 3 shows in a row you had a water.
Mm-hmm. I need to get we need to make the trip down to Full Beard Brewing.
Yeah, that's
beer. Chantel,
well, we met with
we're creatures of habit. People noticing that I don't have a beverage in my hand. Eh?
Well, I should say this. So last Friday at my house, we met with Justin Morin from V&M Renovations.
Yes.
And then we met with Jessica West. Are you with me here, Kinsman?
I'm with you, yeah. And we ended up mixing the Kins and Klomp 705 with the Trezor Kombucha.
Yes.
Which makes a great drink. We tried it with the Fieldberry, and she mixed hers with the turmeric ginger.
Yeah. So she owns Trezor Kombucha. So anyway, they came over, and we mixed it. I mixed it with the berry. That was probably my favorite mix with the beer. So maybe we have something going there too. I don't know.
It was actually quite tasty. Added a bit of fizz. It reminded me of the old day, going to my grandparents growing up. They would always have a punch bowl set aside, and everybody would go and grab their glass and have punch, which was like ginger ale and the cranberry juice. My grandpa.
When you were in high school. Together. When you were in high school, did you always throw a little bit of something in the punch bowl? Oh, there's Lisa right there. We got her back, Kinsman.
Well, maybe not the family get-togethers. No.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't worry about that. No worries.
Technical difficulties. Hey, when things happen live.
Kinsman, let Lisa talk. Kinsman, come on now. Don't talk at her. Hey, don't worry about it. Mark was about to sing your music, and I was a hard time holding him back. Right?
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Okay, go ahead, Kinsman.
No, I'm not going to be singing here. We're here to hear you belt out the fine.
Yeah.
Let's don't want to destroy the first release here.
So that's all right. It's Lisa's time. So I'm thinking. So was it about a year ago that you were in preparations to start laying down the tracks for the album?
I want to say it was September 2020 we started recording.
2020.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what happens like before you go into the studio? Do you have all 12 songs written, or some of these develop as you go along?
They kind of developed as we went along, but I also did some co-writing with Robert Laidlaw, so it's not just me that wrote the songs. Okay. I wrote Bye Bye COVID.
Yeah.
The COVID song, I wrote that one. And the music was actually by Adam Newcomb from Newcomb Studios. He had the music track, and I wrote the song like to the track, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So I listened to the music and I was inspired. I came up with the melody and the lyrics. It just kind of went, spewed right on the paper and just came right out. I didn't even sit down and say, I'm going to write a song about COVID. Not at all. It just came out that way.
When you're thinking about writing music, are you thinking about personal experiences in your life, or where do you draw your creativity from?
You always try to relate to a song, speak from the heart. Like Move Me is definitely a song that I wrote for Albert. Like Albert, actually, our first Valentine's Day, he had the blindfolds on me, walked me into the house. There's like red heart balloons everywhere. Had, you know, the rose petals and the candles everywhere, and a beautiful dinner. So I sing a bit about that in the song too. Roses and candles laid out everywhere.
Wow.
So yeah.
He
Well,
really
first-
wooed you
yeah.
to
He's a
get
romantic guy.
those lyrics laid down for the track there. That's all Albert, basically raising the bar for every guy on the planet when it comes to, you know, Valentine's Day. Thanks, Albert.
Yeah. Albert is a real romantic. Now, would it
That's right, yeah.
hypothetically work the other way? Say Albert did something that you're like, you weren't too impressed about. Would you ever write us like you get like influences from there? Because there's a lot of music out there. There's love music. There's, you know, I hear songs that they're revengeful or they're about something sad. So Albert's got to watch what he's doing too, right? You know, he doesn't know what's going to come up.
Oh yes, and I have one of those, but it's not about Albert. But
Oh no!
but when that time comes, we'll talk about it then. But there's definitely one in there.
Yeah, is it important that the music is, and maybe your answer is going to be both, but relatable to you when you tell the music, when you tell the story, or more relatable to a wider audience, or a mixture of both?
It is a mixture of both. Definitely. If I sing a song, it's because I relate to it. Because as a singer, if you don't relate to the song you're singing, if you don't feel it, then you're just kind of like singing out words, unless you're a really good actress.
Right.
But you know, but it's just it's just funner when you relate to the song. You know, it's true. It comes across as real as well. But I also want people to relate to the song as well, right? So this is also something that everybody can relate to, and not just myself.
Yeah, tremendous. And was it, sorry, Kinsman, once again, I'm hogging all the questions and I know it, but was it a difficult a process? You know, Mark was touching on this earlier, but you know, you're releasing one at a time in certain segments. How much thought went into, okay, we're going to go with Bye Bye COVID now, and then next month, like, is there something strategic behind this, or are you sort of feeling it out as you go?
No, I definitely sat down and thought about it myself. I really wanted to come out with a COVID song first, because Bye Bye COVID, while I'm hoping that we're starting to see the end of it and people, you know, get back to normal. So it's just an encouraging song, you know. I wanted to start off with that one, and it's definitely not a song that was meant to be like so serious and like dramatic. It's quirky, it's fun, it's, you know. So I wanted to start off with that one, and then this one here for Valentine's Day, because it is a romantic message that I knew many people could relate to. And I do got some funner songs coming up, like for summertime, you know. And actually, this goes as far, like if you do the math, 12 songs every 2 months, there's 12 months in a year, you know, so it's gonna take a bit of time. So I already know what I'm coming out for Valentine's Day next year.
Oh, wow.
It's another Albert song.
It's Albert out wooing you from last Valentine's.
Yeah. He better not drop the ball this Valentine's Day.
All significant others are going, okay, Albert, now you're really going to do me in. Yeah.
I remember back in like the 80s and 90s, like I'm a big rock ballad guy, but there would be these heavy. My playlist, I can drive people nuts, especially my friends. They're like, well, what's wrong with you? But I love rock ballads. But I remember like a rock group would come out and there'd be like 10 heavy songs. Right at the end of the album, I'd always skip to, it would like be the rock ballad. Is there, you know, an album can't all be all love songs, and it probably can't be all fun, or maybe it can, but is there a business ratio behind this, or it's just how the album feels?
Well, I think it depends on the artist, really. Like you could be an artist, that just has love songs, just slow songs. It depends on the genre you're in. It depends on, just the artist itself. Like I wanted for myself a bit of everything, not just ballads. Because you could see the difference right there from the two songs that have come out.
Yeah.
By COVID. First of all, being French.
Yeah.
And then you have Move Me, which is English. That alone, is different, but the beats are different. The type of music is different. I love rock. I love ballads. I love the 80s. I love Ariana Grande to Lady Gaga. I love it all, so, and I like
Wide variety.
to sing it all. So why limit myself just to the one thing? Like I love the blues. I love singing the blues, and it just comes out of me naturally. So of course I'm going to have some of that, but I want to please everybody with the songs as well. Definitely, you don't want to go to a concert and just listen to ballads.
Right. No.
You want the peppier tracks on there. And again, you being so versatile, this probably helps you out as an artist, being able to sing in, Francais and in English. Is it tougher singing for either one, or can you do it? Well, obviously, you can mesh French and English beautifully, but is one tougher to sit down and write songs for? Or performing when it's strictly Francais compared to English tracks?
You know what? I would say that my French writing is easier because I'm pure French.
Okay.
But the English comes naturally because I've spoken English all my life. But singing, speaking, either or, it just comes naturally. Like they say in French, je suis très bleding. That means
What's that?
I can't even.
I don't even know what that means.
Guys, help me out here. Everybody at home watching, you understand if you're French. Ledang is a corn on the cob.
Of course.
But it's because bilingual.
Okay.
The word bilingual in French is bilang, so it just rhymes with bledang. So the word for bilingual rhymes with the word corn on the cob. I know it sounds funny in English, but it works in French, I promise.
Yeah. But there we go. Biling? Am I saying
Bilang.
that right? Bilang.
Bilang.
Oh,
I'm gonna have you speaking French at the end of the show.
We're trying. We're gonna be meeting up with Benum there in February. So
yeah, we need to sharpen
really
up on our Francais skills there when hanging out with the Larone crew.
Yeah.
We're kind of embarrassed. We're probably below grade, probably junior kindergarten Francais.
Yeah,
that's okay.
We can say hello, goodbye.
Yeah,
go to the washroom, sharpen a pencil. Those are the vitals that and the rest all escape me from grade 5 French. I remember grade 5 French well.
So when you just like the music's beautiful, and the two songs are amazing, and we'll probably say that 50 more times because we love it. And then the other piece is the production value. Like there was obviously you've invested a lot of time and resources to make sure this also has a sharp sound, and this is, to me, this is up there with anything out there. So walk us through a little bit of the the production behind the album.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's a bit of a long story, but long story short, I was friends with Robert Laidlaw, and he had asked me years ago to do some songs with him, to do some recording, and he's very well known in the music industry and as an amazing bass player. He's a really good producer as well. We've known each other for a long time, but he didn't know I sang. So one day we ended up at the same venue, the same place, and we're all hanging out afterwards. And I said, "Hey, give me that guitar," and just start playing and start singing. He looks at me and he says, "You didn't tell me you could sing and you could play." Like, sorry, we're friends. I'm not trying to use you for your name or your anything, right? So you don't want friends to think that you only want to be friends with them because of what they do.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So long story short, it took, I think, 3.5 years before I woke up one morning and I said, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready, Rob. And he's amazing at what he does.
Mhm.
He really, he's very amazing, a very good talent. I couldn't even begin to tell you how talented this man is.
I would think, like, if you watch a documentary or a movie on music, it's like a courthouse. They make it look so quick and so easy, and obviously that's not true. How much time do you think did you invest into this from like start? Okay, this is where I'm going to start writing until the day of the release of the song. This has to be a tremendous amount of time.
It was a long time, but also because COVID didn't help. So I could have easily went up there and, spent a couple weeks and have everything finished. But because of COVID, and I was only allowed to go up when permitted, of course. So I would go up, just for the weekend. I think I went up there for like, I want to say maybe 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
recording all vocals, and I do all my own harmonies. I do my own backups. Yeah, I think it could have went quicker, but because of COVID, it just made it even longer.
Right. Yeah. Some delays, but still, like, once you get into the studio, like, is there like a pressure to finish one song and move on to the next, or do you sort of, can you work on them intertwined, or you finish one, next one, finish one, next one?
Yeah, the way we did it was we just concentrated on the main vocals. So we'd spend maybe 2 hours doing main vocals, and then it was a really casual environment. There was no stress, no pressure. It wasn't okay, you gotta hurry up. It was really chill. I'm a hard worker, so sometimes I would show up in the studio and I didn't sleep, or I was super tired. I'm like, oh, okay, can I get a note out? So some days were easier than others because everyday life happens as well. But no, it was just really cash. If I said, I need to sit down, let's just talk for half an hour, whatever. Like it was cool. Like there's no pressure, whatever time it took.
Yeah,
which was nice because sometimes, I've been in other studios in the past where it was, quiet. I don't want to hear you sapping. I don't want to hear you tapping. I want to hear nothing. Let me concentrate on this. And as an artist, when you're in the singing booth, it like if you're kind of stressed, it kind of it shows in your performance as well, right?
Yeah.
So no, it was a different environment this time around, definitely.
And I gotta imagine too, I'm thinking back at Mark and I hosting Rock on the River, and we're up there screaming like I don't know what we were just having a good time. But then, but then the next day, like our voice is like done, like on the Monday. And I gotta imagine too, but you're doing weight, like you're not screaming, but you're heavily relying on your vocals. Is there like a resting process when you're recording? And I guess the same, if you're on tour.
Well, you know what? You are so right. After a full day of singing, even if it's 2 songs, over and over and over and over again, okay, this take was good, but let's take another take because that one might be better than that one, right? So, or let's try it a different way. We like that, and let's just change it up. And then, oh, you know what? I like that, but I actually like this better. So you're singing. People think, oh, you're just going to the studio. You're just having fun. That's all, yes, it is fun, but it's work. You're standing there all day and I'm sipping on some hot water, or a green tea, or and I hear my belly rumbling because I'm hungry.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
by the end of the day, I have no voice. I'm talking like this. And then I'm trying not to talk because the next day I know I have another full day in the studio, right?
Right.
So you do have to be careful not to hurt yourself as well.
Very, very, very interesting. Derek asks,
Good tips.
yeah, Derek asks a great question. We
And
there-
live tours.
yeah, any plans for a live tour? You would rock in the bilingual Ottawa. Obviously, as an artist, I'm going to safely assume you miss being in front of a live crowd. And once we get to the end of this, whatever we're in right now, these restrictions, do you have plans to get out there and we can hear you perform the music live?
Well, I do plan on performing. I am an independent artist, so I don't have a manager.
Mhm.
So right now it's hard. I mean, no venues are happening, so I can't even reach out to places and say, "Hey, can I be on your bill?" I do have some people that are asking me, like this, "Hey, you should come to Ottawa," or "Hey," I even had somebody in France
Okay.
saying, "Come to France, we love
Yeah.
you and we want you here." And that's just mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. It's amazing, but I would love to tour. I miss it. I absolutely miss it. The last time I performed was Stars and Thunder with a band that I put together. We were called Last Minute.
Okay.
And that was fun. I mean, Guy Lamarche had me on that bill, and I'm forever grateful because what an amazing crowd, what an amazing stage that was. I would love to do that again.
Yeah, and Mark, you and I can empathize with a bit of this. With Lisa saying she's an independent artist, so that all the time, all the financing, it doesn't come from a record label. There's no investor.
It's all coming out of Lisa's pocket.
Yeah, that's
right now. And talking to Lisa before hopping on the show, especially launching an album is one thing. Launching it in the middle of COVID times when you haven't been out touring, and usually, touring is where you can, promote your album. There's no venues to promote it other than, online. And this is why it is vital to, help out the local artists, including our, Lisa Froment on the planet. And this is where you go and buy these tracks off Spotify, which Move Me hit Spotify last night at midnight, Lisa?
Yeah, actually at 3:15 a.m. Yeah.
Where did you sleep? Were you up to see it launch? I'm gonna say it was like Christmas morning for you last night.
Almost. But I was able to stay up till like 1:30, and I was just like, okay, I need to sleep.
You're like, it's out. Is it a big sigh of relief when it is out, or are you now nervous going, okay, I wonder if people are going to go and click on it, and now that it's, 7:36, many hours after the launch, and seeing people in the reviews online, it must feel good to know that your song resonates with not only, you and Albert, or, your close-knit family, but a lot of other people across North America enjoying this new track now.
It is nerve-wracking, and it's exciting. There's a lot of things going on even in my personal life right now, so I'm trying to juggle a lot of things. And when you start getting all these beautiful messages from everybody, I want to respond to everybody. I don't want to let anybody unanswered. I think it's important to reach out and say thank you, because I appreciate it, because I can't perform. And you're right, I can't, perform and then go, at the merch table and say, here, I got shirts, I got pictures I can sign, I got this, I got that, I got a CD, it's all online. It's just a different world out there. And many people are performing live. A lot of them are doing lives, like I'm talking, Facebook, online, and they're doing it for free, and that's okay. but then a lot of them also do these I guess they ask for e-transfers or donations,
Like
stuff
tip
like that.
jars and whatnot, right?
Right,
Yeah.
tip jars or even GoFundMe's. I've seen somebody, a few
Mhm.
people actually open a GoFundMe
Mhm.
for their live. I always try to tip, friends or other people. I always try to encourage
Yeah.
others when I see other people
Yeah.
perform and encourage them too. Um, but no, it's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
because this project really was expensive.
Yeah, it is. It
Extremely
is.
expensive. And you say, and I appreciate you guys said that you guys enjoyed the sound, the quality.
Mhm.
The quality ain't cheap.
No,
No.
quality's
You
not
know?
cheap. And again, if we didn't know that you resided in, Timmins, if we weren't, friends, we just met you. I was just telling Jamie before the show, it's, you can peg yourself as, instantly your brain just goes, okay, she's got to be from Toronto, one of the big cities, LA, Nashville.
Aw.
That is the type of feel that you get when you're listening
Thank
to
you.
your music. And again, anybody who hasn't listened to your music, who's going to tune in to Move Me for the first time are going to be truly moved, just like Jamie and I were.
Yeah.
Well,
We,
thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot to me because, yeah, there's
we,
a lot of
we,
time, a
yeah,
lot of money invested,
Yeah,
and
no kidding.
a lot of
yeah,
tears, sweat, pain,
yeah.
fighting, joy, a lot of everything, put in the unknown,
Mhm.
excitements. Like it's a lot of emotions to go through. And especially when you don't even know, nothing's guaranteed, right? Like I'm investing into this and I don't know how it's going to go, but that's okay because that's something that's going to outlive me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's leaving my mark. One day when I go, my kids will have it, even if it doesn't go anywhere. If my music doesn't go anywhere, this is something that my kids can say, this is
Yeah,
my mom, you
that's right.
know?
And you didn't want to be in that what if stage later on in life. And Lisa's out there chasing her dream, putting it all on the line. And just to crack Mark, so you can listen to Lisa's music on Spotify. That's where you can get the song for free. But what we really want people to do is go out
Buy the track.
and purchase the music, and we can hear more music, because we all know there's a lot of garbage going on in the world right now. 99% of stuff on social media is negative. So if you find something, that's positive, makes your heart pump a little bit, makes you get up and dance like I was sort of before the show, then invest in it for we can hear more of it. And
That's right.
I always say this about my comedy, but I don't even get laughs, so I don't know what's going on there.
I laugh
I
at you,
laugh.
Swamp. I laugh.
Well, you
I laugh.
have to, Kinsman. It's in our contract. But so
That's
it is. It's
it
written.
really is, Lisa. It really
He
is.
owes me 4 laughs a show, and he's 3 down on this show here.
That's right.
At least
Or
laugh
chuckle.
more than you.
When I grab my water bottle, that's me supposed to be laughing at.
Yeah,
at
that's right. What was I going to say? Oh, so where can people purchase the music, and if so, where
Yeah,
can they
where
go
can we
and
get it?
purchase the music?
It's on all platforms. So it's on Bandcamp, which
Okay.
I actually really like Bandcamp. And that's because there's a minimum of, I believe it's $2, but it also gives the listener the choice to donate whatever they want. I had somebody, actually 2 people today that I checked really quick.
Yeah.
Somebody purchased my song for $60.
Oh wow.
Another
Nice.
person gave me $50. I had another person, a few $10, and others $3. Like whatever they want to give, which is nice because when you're purchasing something just as a flat fee, that's all you're getting. And you got to think too, as an artist, you're not getting all of that. You're only getting a percentage, right?
Well, and a very small percentage at that, right? When it comes to
Exactly.
the royalties, as they say, it's usually the production side of things, like the studios and all that time and money, and then you can a few, as they would say, in the music biz, a few nickels to rub together to move on to your next gig.
That's right. But it's on iTunes as well, SoundCloud. It's everywhere.
Okay.
But yes, it was a lot to invest in, but it was investing in myself, into the music that I believe in. And it's not just that, but it's more of a wanting to make a statement out there. I want to be able to move people. If I can have other people relate to me, then I've done my job, you know?
I think you've done your job.
You've done your
Yeah.
job, tenfold. And even before we met, Lisa, I think the first time we ever met was I was PA for the Timmins Rock, and you were the fill-in, the anthem singer, and that's where I for the first time many moons ago, where you sang the anthem, and I said, "Wow, who is this gal?" I think I butchered your last name that day. That's how we started our first ever conversation. How do you pronounce your last name? Is it Froment? Froment?
I don't know.
Right?
I've heard it all.
Yeah.
Right. You've heard it all. Well, you put it all out there. To me, it's going to be a big success. It already is. And you should be. I know you are, but you really should be super proud of what you have accomplished. And the people who don't know much about the industry, was not an easy thing that Lisa put together. And the finished product's great. It's going to get me out of the doghouse. It might even land Mark a date. It's all coming together here, Lee. This was her master plan. She saw the two of us. Jamie gets into trouble all the time. Mark looks a little bit lonely. Let me get into the studio.
Here's the track that they need to play to, this is the get out of jail free card. And it's ironic that we're talking about getting out of jail, because the song Move Me is about Albert Seal. You can see his banner below, one of our main sponsors of tonight's show. You get to see a different side of Albert. Obviously we know he can seal the deal, but now we know he can seal the deal, in the relationship.
Where are you going there, Kinsman?
Right?
Where is the relationship show? This is a PG.
Well, it is a Valentine's song.
Yeah, you never know, right? Kinsman's always snooping at people's lives anyway.
You just got to listen to the lyrics to my song and, just reenact everything.
There we go. Amazing voice. And one of the things that we should know, Mark, in all the amazing comments for people watching tonight, a lot of people are commenting how beautiful of a person like Lisa is, like as a person, caring, giving, and you have a lot of people who follow you that know that. So let's get out and support her, right, Kinsman?
Let's support, and again, we're going to share the link to buy and purchase your song. Let's, as they say, experience can only buy you so many things. Let's get some money into Lisa's pocket. So if you're watching this show, direct them to Lisa Froment's Facebook page. Move Me, the new track. It's now out. Let's go purchase it. And again, I kind of like the idea where you, instead of a flat rate, you can, tip your way into, buying the song. And again, I think that's a genius idea. So let's all tip Lisa and give her a few bucks here, because again, it's not cheap putting an album together. And, it's gotta be nerve wracking going, all these bills need to be paid now. Launch day is great, but now it's time to, see some of the fruits of your labor here.
Yeah. And you know what? It's funny, just because you said that, I have to say it because I don't want to hear it anymore. I've had people, must be nice being engaged to Albert Seal.
Right.
Well, I have my own business.
Yeah.
And I pay my own bills.
You're right. Yeah, you're your own person. Yeah.
I am fully. I mean, Albert supports me in everything, and I'm very, very lucky. But I'm very proud to, pay my own stuff too, right? I mean, us girls got to be independent too, right?
See, Mark and I look for someone to take care of us, though. We're at the opposite end. We need to be babysat.
That's right. Albert, he come take care of us too.
That's right.
Valentine's Day, we'll have Albert over to
that's right.
in the kitchen.
I'll put a steak on the grill for Albert.
And Albert does take care of me and my kids. He's wonderful. Right. He's an amazing person. He really is.
That's it. And he's got new billboards out now. I saw he's posting some new bling, and you always see him no matter where you're driving on the highway coming in. It's always seal the deal. It was since I've been here over 12 years now. Albert is the guy to seal the deal for buying a home.
He's very good at what he does, and I'm telling you, the guy. Sometimes he comes home at midnight, 11 o'clock, because he's busy working. Some people finish work late, so that's when they can go see the house, right?
That's
I
it.
I love when you post pics of Albert sleeping.
That's it.
I love when you post pics of Albert sleeping.
I have a few more of those.
You know why?
Actually.
Because that's me too. I feel him. You know, I feel him.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's too funny.
I always like it's that old meme like where I tell my kids like I get up early like 6, 7. I tell my kids you're missing out on life, and then at 6:30 I'm on the couch. Their dad like you're missing out on life, pal.
Yeah.
This is prime time. I'm taking a nap.
And you know what? It's funny you touched on that. Like you're missing out on life. Like I don't want to go into big detail, but like with me and my cancer story, this is even more reason why I want to do this music, because I've been there. I've been through the cancer. I've had death in front of my face. You know, and I'm still taking cancer meds. My health isn't even 100% yet, but even more of a reason why to keep living the best you can every day, and don't let something like that stop you. You got to just keep going, because, you know, like that morning I woke up and I said, today's the day. And I reached out to Rob because he's been after me for a couple of years. Are you ready yet? You ready yet? You ready yet? And I always had an excuse. No, this, no, that, you know, I'm busy, buddy. I can't. I told myself I'm going to wake up one day, if I'm still here, you know, 80 years old, it's going to be too late, you know, or cancer can come back, or anything can come back, or like just be sick or whatever, and or have no more voice, and then it will be too late. But you know what? Right now, I'm capable, I'm able to, and I can't think why not to do it, you know? Right. And I'm teaching my kids, if you want something bad enough, you have to write the plan. What path are you going to take? What steps are you going to take to making that happen? A lot of people say, I wish. Well, wishing ain't gonna, you know, I mean, it's nice to wish, but it's not going to make things happen. You got to take the proper steps. You have to invest. You have to cry. You have to laugh. The sweat and the tears, like it's a lot of work. And you can't be afraid of work. Something good isn't just going to happen on its own. I mean, you could be lucky, but I don't want to just sit on luck. You got to make it happen on your own, you know? So I just had to say it because you kind of touched on it, and I'm like,
you do? Yeah. I agree 1,000%. And it also sounds like we almost wrote another song here. Right?
And you know what? I've been trying to, and I'll be fully honest. I talked to Rob about this too. Yeah. I would love to be able to write a song about my cancer, my experience, but sometimes I start writing and I just start crying. It's hard. It's emotional. And then sometimes it goes off and then it's too long. And I learned quite a few, you know, tips with Robert on how to write songs. I'm not the best songwriter, but I'm, you know, we always get better. And no, it's just to try to make it smaller and make it powerful. I don't know. It's never good enough for me. It's a story that when I want it to come out, I want it to really pop. And right now I don't have it yet, but I will.
There's a whole process. Well, I'm sure it will touch a lot of people when it does come out, and
certainly will. Yeah,
there is and I think it's a right time, because there are a lot of people that are going through some difficult challenges in life, whether it's you know, if it's your health, if it's relationships, a job, whether you're just stressed out because of you're just tired of COVID. A lot of mental health is at the forefront, and music's one thing to help alter your mood. I always find there's a couple TV shows I watch and music, you know, anytime I'm feeling something and want to perk me up, music's such a mover with emotions. You get carried away in it sometimes. So
yeah, you know, I listen to the Judds and I start crying. I just start crying when I listen to the Judds. It just takes me back to a place, you know, that, you know, that's just how I feel. And it's just the feelings that come out. I mean, every different type of music will make you feel differently, right?
Music is my therapy. Yeah.
It is.
It sure is. And again, I'm sure everybody can relate. You know, you can remember the song you were listening to. You know, songs pop up. You haven't heard them in eons, but it takes you back to, you know, when you bought your first car, your first, you know, your first big crush, your first breakup. You know, a major, you know, moving milestone in your life. You know, a song will take you back there. And again, it's the beauty of song, like you know, Jamie was saying. You know, it's the universal language, French, English, no matter what language you're listening to, it's the beat, the melody that can rope you right into it.
100%. Like that was actually one of my favorite things to do when I was doing chemo and radiation in Sudbury. Just listen to music. And of course, you know, they say, well, if you're sad, you should listen to, you know, peppy songs. And I just went straight for the 80s ballads.
Yeah.
Cry, and it felt
80s
good.
ballads are
You know,
great.
it felt good.
I'm telling you, like Mark's going to get into later, when my Buffalo Bills lost on Sunday, I was right into the rock ballads. Okay. So, like,
right. I felt Jamie's pain from here. I was watching
Don't
that
even talk
game and I'm
about
like,
it.
oh, geez. Okay. Normally I'll message him after like the football. I said, I'm not touching Jamie till, you know, Tuesday.
I was in a bad mood.
I let him sulk in peace over there in Porcupine.
But I'm with Lisa. Like, if you got something going on, and obviously what you have is a lot more different than the Bills losing a football game. But when you have something going on in your life that, you know, traumatic, like you know, you're battling cancer, like the music could help out, or keep me. Sometimes you don't want to feel perked up. Sometimes you just want to, you know, just subdue yourself for a while. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Can't
exactly.
beat the 80s ballads. Yeah.
No, can't beat them, Lori. No, you can't. And music heals.
Music
There's you know, Guy LaMarche tuning in from Cam Lake right now. Joanne says flipping football should not be allowed on TV until after 11 p.m. LOL.
I don't even want to talk about football. I'm
Hey,
not talking. Yeah, there we go. Selena. Well, let's get out. That's right. So Lisa's done something awesome for us. You know, she's released this music, and I know me and you're going to be doing some more dancing, Kinsman, in our
We
own
are.
style.
Yeah.
But
I want to
we're
see
gonna-
that.
Yeah, we are. And congratulations, really. At the end of the day, congratulations. We are very proud of you and what you've accomplished, and we can't wait to hear the rest. And you know, even Mark and I made bad karaoke at some point.
we you know, we don't want to butcher. We'll have Lisa Lisa and Albert when karaoke is a thing, when we can actually go in places in person again. We'll sing. Look, my little guy coming to say hello here. Hang on.
Hi, buddy. How are you, sweetie?
There's one of your newest fans there. That's Caden.
Hi, Caden. How are you, buddy?
No, don't be sucking your thumb on that.
But
Hey,
Daddy,
are
it
you
tastes
nervous?
good.
Yeah,
You want to say hi to Lisa and Jamie? You know Jamie. That's Lisa.
Hi, Caden. You are
Hey,
a
buddy.
cutie. You are a cutie. You know that?
Yeah. He's going to be starting junior kindergarten in September, so he's getting bigger now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw.
There you go. You're raising some good kids there, pal. Maybe Lisa can write a song for you about
You never know.
your boys.
Would you like that, Caden?
Yeah. You wanted to sing a song to you? He's got the deer in the
Aw.
headlights. He's like, okay, why are these people talking to me on the screen here? All these bright lights, camera,
Yeah,
Air hug, buddy.
there.
an air hug. Here, I'll let you go there. You want to go, buddy?
A mini Mark. Well, we'll let you get on with your evening, but thank you for joining us. And
Thank you for having me.
yeah,
You're welcome, Lisa.
and we still got. Don't forget, Kinsman. We still got Bye Bye COVID. We've replaced our end song with Lisa's song
With
and
the second track for Lisa.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yes, Move Me Now is out now. So let's get Move Me. Let's get that everywhere. Spam it to your friends. Say here's the song that is going to raise the bar for any
Valentine's
special
Day.
occasion. And of course, Valentine's Day just around the corner. So again,
Yeah.
Move Me. Go find the song and let's purchase it. Let's tip generously. Again, these artists, haven't been touring through the entire COVID, since it began. So let's give generously and help her out.
Thank you so much.
And
guys.
again, we're going to
I
end the show
appreciate it.
with Bye Bye COVID, which is.
And I got to tell you, Bye Bye COVID. It's quirky. It's fun. It's not meant to be serious. It's just putting it out there. It's a fun song.
You being quirky and probably at the time when you were coming out with it, going, is this going to be a song or not? And then you said, you know what, you just go with the flow, and now look at it. It's going to be one of your big hits.
Well, it's talking about, hair dye, and going to the hairdressers and the Walking Dead show. I'm saying, oh my God, this is taking forever. I watched all the Walking Dead episodes.
Oh no,
you
did, yeah.
So it's a funny song, right? So there's comedy in there. I know you don't speak French, so that's why I just had to put that in there to let you know a bit of, what I'm talking about.
It's a song you can move to. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Thank you.
Lisa, Lisa and her production company sent to me today. I played it about 20 times already.
Yeah, good track. And again, if you're just tuning in, joining us during this amazing episode with Lisa Froment, you got to stay tuned to Bye Bye COVID. That'll be the close off for tonight's show, which is another song to go and buy and support another amazing, talented local musician here in the North.
You got it. 1,000%. We'll talk very soon, Lisa.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care. And tell Albert he can cook for Jamie and I anytime. All right.
He's good.
Of course.
He can really seal the deal. He can sear the deal when it comes to steaks.
Sear. Kids.
He's really good at searing those scallops.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks. Right. You too, guys. Bye.
Bye, Lisa.
She's awesome. She is amazing, my friend. So we are going to hear that song very soon. Google Translate the song. Yes. Yeah. She's awesome, Lisa. I hate being single on Valentine's Day. Stores full of men buying steaks
and flowers. LOL. Yes. Last minute gift, steaks and flowers, probably. And again, Nicole saying, awesome. Lisa, yes. Lori says, LOL, I'm married and I don't get no flowers or steak. Hubby said flowers are for funerals, LOL.
All right, pal. So let's thank our sponsors. Let's draw the tanning and let's get to the music. And I want to see you dancing,
It behind the scenes when we're playing her song out there. Yes.
Yeah. We'll be
I'll get Kate in here. He's looking for batteries. He's got a remote control thing here. So I'll put some batteries in that in a minute there. Again, let's thank our sponsors. Again, Albert Seal your deal. No matter what you're selling, buying, this is the time to buy. 705-465-3493. Look how good he looks, right? You see him on those billboards along the highway. Seal your deal, albertseal.com. You can check out all the amazing locations and houses that he has for sale. Property. He's actually got 2 lots in Whitney Township. If you're looking to build your dream home, Albert Seal at yahoo.ca. And how about this? This is Plant-Based Marché, and they are a vegan grocery store. If you're looking for anything vegan, this is the vegan grocery and lifestyle store for you. 175 3rd Avenue. You can go see Roxy and Mark, and they'll treat you right. 705-221-1755. And they also had cheese platter. I want to tell you about these cheese platters. They have new features for you vegans out there, and if you want to introduce yourself to vegans. This is where you can try their Northern Lights Fromagerie cheese sampler boxes. Brand new and available for $8.99. Includes 2 types of cheeses, 2 types of crackers, also 2 types of grapes. And again, if you haven't been to their website yet, plantbasedmarche.com is the website. And how about V&M Renovations? Justin and his team, they want to renovate for you. This guy is the guy when it comes to renos here in the North. Brand new. So, give them a call. Free quotes. They are experienced general contractors, property manager, and carpentry company serving Northern Ontario. They're here to provide smooth and stress-free services while striving to exceed your needs. General contracting, property management, restoration, drywall, plastering, doors and windows, flooring, you name it, interior, exterior decorating and painting, siding, tiles, drone inspection, thermal and imaging, and a whole lot more. And they do have big plans. We can't let them out of the bag yet, which you're going to hear, in due time here on our show. And good old Lucian Transportation, who they all enjoyed a paid snow day or a cold day today. And they're looking for January recruitment, looking for new drivers. New drivers will pick up a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Current drivers, if they recruit a new driver, even the current drivers will pick up a $1,000 sign-on bonus. So give Pat and all the crew at Lucian a call, 705-360-4090. A great part-time and a full-time position. And how about Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services? I know Martin looking for some security guards, some mine security guard positions. 1 week on, 1 week off, 2 weeks in, and 2 weeks out. Again, he's looking for you. So drop off your resumes today to Martin Peel, 190 3rd Avenue, Timmins, 705-288-7435. And again, if you're looking for security guards or canine patrol, Martin is your guy. And Bermuda Tan, where looking good and feeling great is their specialty. When I say there, Gail and her team, the sunshine goddesses over there, and you want to get yourself a week's worth of tanning, just tune into our show for the remainder of this month. Gail giving away 1 week's worth of tanning, even on tonight's show, 705-264-4500 to book your tanning spot today. And how about Elite Geeks and El Retronix? Good old Chad Dabano and his crew over on Spruce, 133 Spruce Street South. Over 8,000 video games. If you don't believe me, go count them yourself. It's a matter of what does Chad not have? And it's nothing. He's got everything. 8,000 video games for every single system, right down to the Coleco system. He specializes in game systems, electronics, phones. He buys, sells, trades games and systems. And we've got a pile of games that you're staring at them now. They could be cash with Chad. Also, he does Retrocade, VR, Warhammer. If you're into playing Warhammer, you can book yourself a time slot and play Warhammer with other Warhammer gamers in the city. Again, book your room for your next party, 705-266-7892. And again, if you mention this ad or Chad's ad that you saw it on Kins and Klomp Live, you'll get $5 off your next rental. And good old Carnival with Laurons getting set for the entertainment. Again, it's a mix between in-person and virtual. And if you've been following our show last week, we had Lisa Bertrand and the three Bonhams. The potential Bonhams, either going to be Jonathan St. Pierre from Full Beard, Rick Lemieux from Northern College and Police Foundations, or Cameron Grant from the Timmins Chamber of Commerce. And again, we're going to find out who the Bonham is February the 19th. And again, a whole slew of entertainment. Tune into this Thursday show, 7 o'clock. We're going to be greeted with all the entertainment with Lisa Bertrand. So make sure you don't miss that episode. And the Timmins Rock, they're back February the 4th. Hard to believe that, with all the restrictions, we didn't know if we're going to be coming back, but they are coming back. So let's pack that Mac. Even with 50% capacity, we can still get 700 plus in the good old McIntyre Arena. We're going to take on the Espanola Express. Tickets online at timminsrock.com. And how about DAP Cleaning Solutions, commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Good shout out to Ann Drouin and her company. I saw a post today. I actually directed them to Ann. They were looking for commercial cleaners in the city. Why not? Go help out a local cleaning company, cleaning service, carpet cleaner, janitorial service. They specialize in stripping and waxing floors, windows, any other cleaning, sanitizing job that you require. Call Ann for a free quote, 705-465-3500. You can even email her, ann.dapcleaningsolutions@outlook.com.
There you go, Kinsman. Yeah, you did it all.
Our sponsors, again, we can't thank our sponsors enough. Without them, there is no us. So we thank you for all the support, the loyal support from all the local businesses. They give back. And again, it's nice to see them on our show, because not only are they on our show, we support them. When people are looking for cleaners, we, pass them off to DAP Cleaning. People looking for video games, we send them to Elite Geeks with Chad. Our sponsors, not only loyal with us, we're loyal with them.
There
and
you
Sarah
go.
Day Wing is going tanning.
Yes, she's going tanning.
Yes, congratulations, Sarah. We'll get in touch with you. and get Gail in touch. Actually, here's what's going to happen. We're going to get all the info from Sarah, and then Gail will have all the info at Bermuda Tan. You just go and start your tanning, Sarah, and Gail will have it all in place for you.
Well done. See, this is why I ask all the questions to the guests, because you don't take one breath in 10 minutes when you're talking to the sponsor, talking about the sponsor.
Yeah, we can't leave anything out on our sponsors. Again, they are our loyal friends, and we're loyal to them. So we always have to give them our love. Again,
you did it all.
There's nothing. You and I were back at show 0.
All right, show me how you're going to dance to this song. Come on.
All right, let's go. Do. Hang on, it's bye bye COVID, right?
You're not even. Don't you want a date for Valentine's Day? Hopefully, that's not.
No, this is probably not going to be.
You think Albert Seal?
Kate, hey, you want to help me?
You think Albert Seal did that in the kitchen there last Valentine's Day? He did this, and Lisa got all lovey. That's not what he did.
No, yes,
that's not what he did.
All right, pal. Come and wave.
You wave. This is bye bye COVID.
Bye bye COVID.
We love it, and we appreciate her being on the show. And this song can even make Kinsman move, and that's the world's most.
And that is a Guinness World Record right there. So Lisa, you have just moved a mountain here.
That's right. And if you get a date for Valentine's Day, you personally send Lisa a thank you.
That's right. I certainly will.
Bye bye COVID.
Hey la gang! C'est quoi vous faites dernièrement?
Je regarde la TV la journée longue, je suis en pyjama, c'est pas mal plat. Ouais, je sais.
Tous les magasins sont tous fermés. Il n'y a rien à faire.
Non.
Mais j'ai hâte que ça soit tout fini, cette histoire de pandémie.
Ah oui, moi aussi.
Oui, mais je vous aime.
Oh, I love you too. Je me parle pis c'est rendu, je me réponds.
On est quelle journée encore? Ah, c'est vendredi, puis je peux même pas sortir! Ah!
On va célébrer, on va crier, bye bye la COVID. J'aurais plus de besoin de rester dans mon coin. On va célébrer, on va crier, bye bye la COVID. Tu peux danser dans ton PJ, tout va bien aller. Hey!
Ok, ça s'en vient long, j'ai watché toutes les Walking Dead. Oh my god!
Oh my god, moi aussi! J'ai tout maxé mes credit cards pour faire du gros online shopping.
Ouais, mais t'es pas la seule.
J'ai découvert un jour à l'autre, on n'a plus le droit de prendre. On va célébrer, on va crier, bye bye la COVID. J'aurais plus de besoin de rester dans mon coin. On va célébrer, on va crier, bye bye la COVID. Tu peux danser dans ton PJ, tout va bien aller. J'ai besoin d'une coupe de cheveux, j'ai besoin d'une teinture.
J'ai-tu de la paresseuse, rien qu'un peu?
On va célébrer.